Brandi Rhodes, everyone's favorite, dropped an interesting, I guess, kind of promo-ish. Thank you, Ganicus. Appreciate those bits, brother.
I love exposed wrestling.
Love exposed wrestling. Well, appreciate you coming in here as well, dude. Appreciate you coming in.
Well, Oscar's a comedy wrestler now.
Yeah, for the most part. So, Brandi Rhodes, I want everybody to put their hate or dislike aside and just see how this interview plays off. Talking about the Rhodes family, and I believe she touches on Sean Spears as well. I haven't watched it. It's my first time watching it, so I wanted to get the everyone's reaction as well. Oh, fuck, I'll be back in a bit when this hooker's done talking. All right, let's go.
Years. 13. That is about how long people have been discussing why my husband stays in the mix, why he's at the top of his field. And Sean Spears, you played all my favorite songs. It was his daddy. He's just a leech. Oh, it was Legacy. It was definitely the Bullet Club. While you were grasping for excuses like air, I could have saved you the trouble and drowned you in the answers, you stupid son of a bitch. There is a difference between being a wrestler and being a pro wrestler, someone who eats, sleeps, breathes, and devotes everything that they have to that ring, and my husband is a goddamn exemplary pro wrestler. But you, oh, I think you're pretend. He's obviously not here right now, and you know why. He was your friend. And yet you took an unforgiving steel chair and ended all of that to start anew for yourself. He didn't even get a hand up. Now, I don't mean to sound insensitive or cold, but I also don't mean to sound like I give a damn about you, so I'm just going to tell you what I think. That blood that I saw pooling out of the back of his head may as well have been a mirror into your future. I have seen that man take a backdrop on his neck. I've seen him take a ring bell to the skull. I've sat at home on my couch and watched while he climbed a 20-foot steel cage and moonsaulted off only to eat shit. But you know what? He got back up. He always gets back up. Can you say the same? So now you've drugged Tully Blanchard into this mess, and I'm not even going to pretend to know what inhabits that man's mind this many years removed from feuding with Dusty, but I do know this. This ain't the first time the wolves have circled. In fact, once I took this name, I found out pretty quickly that they're always on the doorstep. Rhodes may as well be Latin for bullseye, but that is fine. We welcome that. It's what makes us who we are. 10 staples to the back of my beloved's head. That was your 15 minutes. I really hope you enjoyed them.
Well, Dave, are you there? I'm not sure if you were listening to that.
I already watched it.
I'm not going to say it was horrible. All right? Because it wasn't bad. I just don't know why she's doing this. What's the point? What's the point of her going on there and saying this? To build more heat for the feud, for the match? I don't get it. Why wasn't it Cody doing this? Doing the talking. I don't.
She seems like
I don't.
She's
I don't
trying to
get it.
play like she's his manager.
Okay.
You know? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm just trying. I don't get it. Like I don't. I just don't. I don't understand what that was for. I know you're saying that it's because they're trying to portray her as his manager, but she's not. And to me, it sounds like she's kind of fighting his battles for him, like speaking for him, you know, that type of matter. I would have much rather have had Cody sit there like we're about to see with this Kenny Omega promo and say his 2 cents on it. Because if everybody doesn't remember, the show is next week. So it would have been nice to hear more from Cody than from his wife. And I get she's giving her take on it, which is nice. But why not have both of them together? Have him say his piece. Is it 2 weeks? I thought it was next week. Is it 2 weeks? You're right. It is 2 weeks.
When is it?
It's on the 31st.
Isn't it like the 31st?
My bad.
Yeah,
You are
okay,
correct. I got my weeks a little bit. I'm thinking about it too fast. My bad. You're correct. Now 2 weeks away. So maybe next week Cody says something, or I'm assuming we get a rebuttal from Shawn Spears. Who knows? But it would have been nice to maybe have both of them there. Cody says his piece. You could have said the same thing still. Like I've said before, in about a week or two ago, I like what they're doing with Shawn Spears. I'm enjoying this type of gimmick that they've given him. Shows to me, at least, that he's more than just a 10 gimmick. I'm looking forward to this match only strictly because I want to see what the outcome is. Because this match is the biggest match in Shawn Spears' career. And this match, if he does win, would mean a lot for him in that company, and open my eyes to that. This is open for anybody to win this championship. It's not towards the elite guys or just special surrounding, even though Spears is a close friend of Cody. Are you looking forward to this match, Dave?
It doesn't really interest me that much, no.
Wow.
I mean, it's like, I assume, look, if Spears wins, then I'll be shocked. Because I assume the way they're building this up in that other video I'm sure you're going to show tonight, with Spears showing up at the Indy event, and then MJF makes the save.
No, I did not get that.
Oh, okay, shocking.
Yeah,
okay, but yeah, the way they're building it up, Cody is the face in this, and and Spears is the heel. And it's like, they're playing this up and playing this, unless MJF screws over Cody in this match, and then Cody loses, but other than that, that's the only way I see Cody not winning this match, because they're building this up and building this up at the last pay-per-view where he gets busted open, and it just seems more and more like Cody's coming out the win.
Do you expect blood in this match?
With this new show, why not? I mean, sure. I wouldn't be surprised if blood's in this match, because every match Cody has been in, there's been blood.
It's fucked that the second most talented guy in AEW isn't booked for All Out. Who's that? Who are you referring to, Mr. Marion Watson? Cody booking himself into oblivion, has a time limit draw against a mid-card guy, half his size, and his wife cutting promos for him. What the fuck is that guy doing? Of course, especially with Tully being involved. Yep, there you go. That's very true. I think Tully being involved can only help Shawn Spears, at least in my opinion.
It's to help make people care about the match. I mean, because honestly, if people know who Tully is, so granted, like, oh, Tully's with him, he must be a big deal. That's what they're doing. Oh, if Tully thinks he's a big deal, then he must be a big deal.
Right.
To me, that's all it is. Because honestly, I didn't care too much about Ty Dillinger in WWE, and I don't really care much about him in AEW as Shawn Spears.
All right. Well, we're gonna get back into
the crowd's still gonna chant it. They're still gonna chant 10 at him.
Oh yeah, but they're gonna do more. MJF, Tony, MJF. You're that's a good point there. They're gonna do it just out of spite, because he's a heel. But let's continue on with the rumors anyway.